And here's one other method I want to show you. This is the knockout. And this is something that I did share before, but it's just not as easy to see when you have all of this pattern paper. And so this is what I'm doing. As a thank you, I start with the impact. I like to be bold and big, and for the background, I like to stretch it out, and I also like it to have height in it, just because you have to remember you're gonna cut through it. So this is how I do it. This morning I woke up to a lot of thank yous, and look what I got to do because of you. It really isn't me. I can tell you all day, but you're the one who does it. You make it happen. So thank you guys for sticking with me. And thank you for all the shares and the likes and the follows. I really appreciate it. All right, in this part, I actually had thank you as a screen capture from Google. But if you need fonts for this type of view or look of it, here it is. I'm sorry, it's early. Haven't had coffee. But on the font, you can go to calligraphy, and you have so many options there. Hello, Loved is one. Joseph and Sophia is one. And you can skip around. There's plenty of different options that look similar to this. And outstretched, or you can stretch it out. I do recommend cursive, but hey, if cursive is not really your thing, you can actually do the same thing with regular font. So let's go back to our design. All right, there's two ways of doing this. One way is the way that I used to do it, because Cricut had not given us the offset. If you see here, I'm placing it right over, and I'm going to duplicate it so I can show you a second one. The way that we're going to do the first one is just slicing through thank you with the cursive thank you. And you can grab both, as in highlight them. You can center it, you can line it however you want. Honestly, for me, after playing with it, I just said, let me just center it by hand. And that's where I want it. So highlight both, slice. Slice is under actions, and now it's gone. Now, I would say and remind you to just duplicate your thank you that's going inside, because I forgot to until I realized, thankfully I had another one. But once you cut it, it cuts through every line, so you can't really use it again. So there we are. All right, so I have thank you and thank you. If you have two color vinyls, that works great. It actually shows up. If you saw before I placed the thank you over it, it really wasn't really showing too much. So, all right, the second one is going to be with an offset. So I lined it where I want it, and I'm going to add an offset to the cursive thank you. I don't like it too thick. I think that a 1.7, 1.5 would actually work, or 0.15. And there we go. All right, so let me show you something, because I was about to do it, but you can only slice through two items. So if you notice, I have the thank you, bold, thank you, cursive, and thank you offset. I have to move the other thank you out of the way. And this is what I mean. Once you actually slice through it, look at all the different cuts there. There's nothing you could actually salvage there, nor the other little section. So here we are. We have the thank you that was cut through. I'm changing our colors, and now I can place it over, and you can see how the method actually elevates your design. There you are.